This is the first station. Jesus is condemned to death, and often when this is done, you would start with an opening prayer, just like the sign of the cross, and then you would do a special opening prayer for the stations of the cross, and you reflect on this station. Jesus is condemned to death, the first station of the cross, and it's usually like an Our Father, Hail Mary, Glory Be, 3 different prayers. And then they move on to the next station. They talk a little bit about the station. So this is Jesus being condemned to death, Pilate putting it up to the crowd chooses Barabbas, Christ is condemned, and Pilate's washing his hands. I wash my hands of this, and that's the first station.
Oh, I see. That's why he's got his palms out.
I think so, yeah. Yeah,
and he's accepting it with his head down.
I wash my hands of this. My hands are clean of this, because he gave it to the crowd. He said, there's no reason to condemn this man. This is where Jesus is given his cross. And so he picks up his cross. He's given his cross. And now the Son of God takes on the cross that he's going to carry, the one he's going to die on. And this is the third station. And this is Jesus falls the first time. So this is going to be all the way up to his crucifixion. So we're going to see these different steps along the way. Jesus falls the first. And after that, Jesus meets his mother. That's Mary on the left and Jesus on the right. Jesus carrying his cross, and he meets his mother.
Oh, she must be very sad.
Yeah,
I'm not understanding.
The Immaculate Heart of Mary is pierced by the sword of sorrow, because she had to deal with seeing her son, her only son, put up there and nailed to a cross and crucified and died.
I felt that was my son.
Rest in peace.
Thank you. He is.
This is the 5th station. This is Simon carries the cross, Simon of Cyrene. So Simon helped Jesus pick the cross up and carry it. And we remember him to this day. Yeah. And there's different prayers that you can do with each station, but the whole idea is it's a reflection on the passion of Christ as he comes to take on the sins of the world. Now this is the 6th station, and this is Veronica wiping the face of Jesus. This is where you get the veil of Veronica from. She wipes the face of Jesus, and his face is on the garment. It's pretty amazing. So she wipes his face to try to comfort him, and her veil becomes imprinted with the face of Christ.
Wow. Is that where he was buried in?
Now that would be the Shroud of Turin. And this is Jesus carrying his cross, and he falls the 2nd time.
Seven stations. 7th station.
That's Jesus meets the daughters of Jerusalem.
Okay.
And then this is the 9th station of the cross. This is when Jesus falls the 3rd time. And then you go to the 10th station. And at the 10th, you can see that his garments are being rent from him. He's being stripped of his garments. That's the soldiers tearing the clothes off of him. And at the 11th station, this is where Jesus is being nailed to the cross. This is the 12th station. This is Jesus, and he dies on the cross. There's his mom, seeing him die on the cross. God bless us. Thank you, Lord. All right. This is the 13th station. This is Jesus' body is removed from the cross. Jesus' body is taken down off the cross. And this is the last station, the 14th station. That was the 13th, taken down off the cross. And the 14th is laid in his tomb. This is Jesus laid in his tomb.
That's beautiful. This
Yeah.
is beautiful. I never knew this was here.
Yeah, I didn't realize that the Anglicans have it can't be much different than Catholicism.
No.
Because statue of Mary there, and you've got the Stations of the Cross. Very well-known Catholic devotions.